is why angry men scare me, because they can kill you.
They do murders.
Yes.
Guys.
Stop murdering.
Don't do murders. It's not good.
Just like deal with it.
Don't be murdering.
If I murdered every single person who pissed me off, there would be no one left on this planet.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
Even I was trying to think of an example of.
No,
I mean, I assume
no,
me,
I'm
but
joking.
I was
You've
even
never,
the children.
Even the yes,
especially the children.
Especially no, but you've never pissed me off, actually.
Oh,
not yet.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Cut to.
Right. Yeah. 20 minutes later.
I was gonna say like 5 years from now.
Oh. Hey, Kate, shall we do this thing?
Yeah, let's do this.
'Cause it's Witchcast.
This whole podcast, let's just both talk at the same time.
Okay.
All right, welcome to Witchcast.
Welcome to Witchcast.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Kate.
And we're your hosts. We're the hosts of the Witchcast podcast.
Yes, we are novice witches who are trying to learn, and we are inviting you, our listeners, to learn along with us.
Yeah. Also, we're comedians.
Yeah, we're kind of funny.
We're kind of funny. We're all right.
I think we're pretty cool.
We do our best.
Yeah. And we also like to bring in different guests, witchy experts, longtime practitioners, to talk about different subjects. Today we're doing a little something different than we normally do, but we have also done it in the past.
Yeah, we are
so it's
doing
not that different.
one of our types of episodes.
Yeah. This type is Emily and Kate
talking about a spell. Talking about spells.
Just
talking about
us.
witch basics.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that, actually.
Witch basics.
Witch basics. That's what we're talking about today. It's just the two of us
basic witch.
here in the Witch Basics by Basic Witches.
No, we are not basic. I want to be very clear that we are not basic.
We are premium.
We're
That's the opposite of basic, right? I only use the internet.
Wow. That's really good. See, Emily's a writer. I don't know if you can tell. I was going to say dorks.
Pretty much professional word person.
I was going to say we're dorks, but yeah.
We're dorks.
Because we are. Also, I got some fake Uggs the other day because my feet, my shoes.
Bugs.
I got some bugs. Oh, I love that. That's what I'm going to call them. No, my shoes hurt. So I went to Kmart, got some.
You're like, put clouds on my feet.
Yeah, exactly. My feet were killing me. It's because what we talked about earlier, my toenails were too long.
Why didn't you just cut your toenails?
Because I was at work, and how am I going to cut my toenails at work?
Sneak in the bathroom, you rip them off one by one with your little fingers.
I'm dead. Oh, God.
So today we're talking about grounding spells.
Oh, right. Grounding spells. That's what we're actually talking about.
We're talking about grounding and connecting, which is one of the basics of Wiccan and pagan spell practicing.
Yeah, I would say like any kind of witchy spell practicing.
Kind of witchy practice, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, also grounding is really great for just life.
Yeah, I mean, these are really also basically like simple meditation techniques and like good mental health checking type stuff. Like this is not specific to witchy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can do grounding practices and being grounded. It's something that, I mean, like we used to do this stuff in acting school.
Right, like
Yogis
like yoga,
do it. Yeah, exactly. Like it's a very common idea, but there are specific grounding rituals you can do that relate specifically to spell casting.
Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about grounding and connecting as it relates, or as they relate to witchcraft.
Yeah. Because this is the Witchcast podcast.
Right. But just a quick little side note that, hey, also just good for you.
Yeah, you should just do it.
These do not have to be done in relation to a spell, but they certainly can be.
Yeah, I think it's nice to do it, on the train, on the way to work, like before a big meeting. Yeah.
Connect with yourself, connect with the Mother Earth.
Yeah. Maybe we should talk about what it is. What is grounding?
Yeah, speaking of, so we're talking today about grounding and centering, which, yes, those are two different things.
Right.
Grounding is to connect yourself, try to reestablish a connection with the earth, with Mama Gaia.
Yeah. I think that's right.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Feels right.
Yeah.
Might be a Battlestar Galactica reference by accident. I don't think so, though.
Again, dorks. Keep going.
And to center yourself is to get in touch with yourself. So grounding earth, centering number one, you.
Yes.
Yourself.
Yeah, I think it's, and it's said to improve and maintain health, physical, mental, and emotional as well. So I think, like we were saying, it's not just about spell casting.
Right.
It's good for your overall being.
Yeah, it's just about like getting a little bit of balance back in your life, putting yourself in a good frame of mind.
Helping you focus, channeling your energy in a clear way.
Yeah, like if you're going to be doing a spell, then you want to have that connection with the earth that you draw power from, and with yourself that sort of channels the power.
Yeah.
These are two really important things to feel like are in alignment when you're going to try and do magic, or even if you're just trying to go into a job interview or something.
Right.
You know, like to feel in alignment with your world and to check in with yourself and to just like try and, like that balanced feeling of like, I know where I am, I'm present in the moment.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people, it is. I think a lot of people probably know what it feels like to be ungrounded. Like, is that the right term?
Yeah, I mean, that feels right.
Not ungrounded. Like, I feel like when I don't feel grounded, which is honestly most of the time,
right.
It's very unsettling. Like, you feel scattered, or it's hard to focus. You feel really drained, even if you are getting enough sleep, which nobody does. But, you feel more drained than you think you should be.
Yeah.
And I feel like it feels like kind of like my root chakras out of whack.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel slightly off center, like a stack of blocks that are just not quite
right. It's that feeling when you're feeling
right.
sort of like scattered and you're just like, you can't bring your mind into one place,
right.
And just like be in the moment,
right. And then when you are grounded, it's such an amazing feeling, and the focus is like laser, and everything seems really clear in the world.
Yeah,
I love that feeling.
Yeah, it's a very good feeling.
Yeah, I need to do more grounding work.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
I want to feel that all the
time. And so one of the reasons we're talking about this today, as well as it being just sort of a standard part of Wiccan and pagan and witchy practices generally that you might use for spells, is that we're getting close to that time when people are going to be going home for the holidays.
Yes.
And this is the kind of thing that could be very helpful. This could be a great thing if you're going home for the holidays, or even if you're just doing the holidays in general, because the holidays can be stressful. They can be a tough time for a lot of people. And also, it's a time when it's very easy to get into that sort of scattered, ungrounded, uncentered feeling.
There's a lot going on during the holidays. There's a lot of stimuli. There's a lot of things you need to do.
Expectations.
Yeah.
There's money stuff.
And they're just constantly being bombarded with these like media messages that everything needs to be cheerful and happy and wholesome the whole time. And that's not really reality, I feel like, most of the time.
Yeah. And so this is a way to just sort of remind yourself that, hey, I'm okay. I'm here.
Yes.
I'm in the moment. And just like live each bit one bit by the next.
Yeah. And root into Mother Earth.
Yeah.
Mother Gaia.
Yeah. Tell Big Mama Earth that you say hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just quickly here.
I also love when we say at the same time. We do it quite a bit.
Yeah, we're in sync for knowing that we need to move on to the next thing, but not remembering what the next thing
exactly.
is.
By the way, I did Google Gaia, and you were right. It's the ancestral mother of all life, primal Mother Earth goddess.
Sick.
Yeah, you were totally on point.
Yeah, I'm great at stuff.
You know things.
I know things.
You know things.
So I found this really great exemplar article. It's called Wicca for Beginners. What are grounding and centering, and how do you do them? Simple enough.
Yeah.
And they very correctly point out that for people that are new to witch stuff that haven't had other people to guide them, you might see this in a lot of spells, and you might not necessarily know what it means or how to do it.
Yeah.
Which is one of the many reasons that it's important to chat about it.
Right. That's why you're listening to this episode. Good for you.
Yay. Hi. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Love you.
In terms of grounding, so they say that you might feel, if you're not well grounded, a little bit lost, a little bit lonely, or a lot of it, but an emptiness inside without knowing why. I don't know. It's very heavy. But
I love it. Please continue, because it sounds like a Tumblr article, and I love it so much because I also identify with a lot of it. Keep going. Keep going.
You might feel a longing for something, but not knowing what it is. You could feel tired or listless, sort of lacking in energy. You could even be getting enough sleep and feel tired, but it comes with that sort of exhausted, like, that slightly confused, like, I know where I am, but I'm just not.
Yeah. That sounds like me from the ages
feelings.
of 16 through 28, quite honestly. That was like my constant. Does it have painting naked to Evanescence in there? Because that was also a part of it.
Well, it doesn't have it as a symptom, but it does have it as a solution.
It works. I just tell you, it works.
So actually what they say, some things to do if you need to ground, they say you don't need to go through a big ordeal. We are going to talk afterwards about some grounding practices, rituals, spells, kind of stuff that you can do if you're really looking to intensify your grounding.
Grounding intensifies.
The premium model. But here are a few simple things that you can do just to start practicing grounding, or if you need just a little bit of grounding. Eat something. Easy
Yes.
enough. The more
I can do that.
they say, the more natural and organic, the better. I would
man.
say, who cares?
I would say French fries.
Yeah. They suggest like carrots, potatoes, apples, pears, bananas.
I do like a good banana.
A banana can be really nice.
I feel like, yeah.
They say you can use a crystal. This is a quote directly from the article. They say certain stones are natural grounding stones, such as smoky quartz, blue or black kyanite, and black tourmaline.
Yes.
Simply cleanse and charge your crystals, then wear or carry them.
Right. And we talked about how to cleanse in our crystals episode from season 1. So you can go listen to that.
Go take a little peeky poo with your earballs. They say try herbs. They recommend incense, sage, sandalwood, or even patchouli. Mm-hmm. They suggest that you could bathe if you need to ground.
Yes. Witches are really into baths.
Witches love baths. You know, and here's the thing. If I'm being honest, I don't think I've taken a bath in
Well, you have to have the right bathtub.
8 years,
Yeah.
maybe? No, it can't be that long, but maybe a couple years.
Well, you have to think about your apartments, right? And like, what bathtubs were you willing to get into?
Right. Yeah.
I think that's what it comes down to, is your bathtub.
I don't think that I have ever... Yeah, I don't think I've ever bathed in one of my New York City apartments. I've bathed in other places while living in New York.
Right.
Which is why I was like, oh, no, I have done it. It's been in, like, hotels and stuff, though, which is
Right.
why it's very fuzzy as to when and where it was.
Right. Oh, I get it. Yeah. When you were like on a vacation,
Yeah,
you're like,
and they're like, okay, yeah, a bath. I could bath.
I could bath. Well, I didn't until I got this new apartment with a bathtub with jacuzzi jets.
Yeah,
which
you've got, like, a legit bath
it's
now.
so nice. And honestly, still, I rarely bathe. It's just a lot of work to like scrub it down and fill it up. Anyway, but before that, yeah, I hadn't bathed since I was a child. It's just not. It's it's an effort.
Yeah, but what if more bathing would actually make things better for me? I don't know.
I will say that I really enjoy getting ready for the bath, like picking out the bath bomb and like filling up the tub, putting on music, lighting incense, putting on a face mask, and then I get in the tub and I'm filled with just anxiety. I just sit there like, oh, I can't breathe, it's too hot. Oh, how long do I have to be in here for? I'm not relaxing enough. Am I relaxing enough? And then my anxiety just goes through the roof. And
I
then
get that.
And then I just take a shower.
Yeah. I feel like, that's the other thing, is I enjoy maybe 5 minutes of the bath.
Yeah.
There's the first couple minutes you're like hot and trying to make sure that you've done it right. Which is guys, if you're listening to this, don't do this. If you're not sure how to take a bath, this is not the way you're supposed to take a bath.
Don't take our advice.
But if you're like us, welcome to the club. Welcome to the bath club.
Maybe you can empathize. I try to force myself. I'm like, Kate, just stay in for 20 minutes. Like, watch one TV show.
Yeah. Well, because I get very stressed out about having electronics nearby.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
always
like,
worried I'm going to
die.
drop something in the tub. Oh, I'm not even worried about dying. I'm worried about just ruining it. Like, if I drop...
Yeah, also, I think that, probably if you drop a phone in your tub, you will not get electrocuted.
No,
right?
but that phone will most likely be ruined.
Yeah, bad for the phone, but not as bad as I think in my head.
Right. No, baths are very... I blame horror movies.
Interesting.
That, and just also, I don't ever let myself enjoy things.
Right.
I enjoy the idea of it. And yeah, I don't like really hot water. I'm very sensitive to super hot water.
Yeah.
So then I have to let it cool forever. But then it's just like...
or you don't get it hot enough in the first place, and then it's only good for like the first couple minutes.
Right. Oh, God.
Yeah, you
so
undershoot,
stressful.
you overshoot.
So anyway, take a bath.
So some other options are you can stand or lay naked on the earth.
Ooh.
Find a lovely patch of grass or dirt and just lay there. Feel yourself connecting to the planet. And then this is from the Exemplar article. When I do this, I like to use a mantra. I am not in nature. I am nature.
Damn.
It's nice. But yeah, don't go like laying in dirty dirt of the city or naked in grass outside in the city. Both of these are bad ideas.
Yeah, make sure you're in a safe, private place.
Yeah, or you could lay on the dirt, but in your clothes.
Right.
I think that would still be acceptable. I think anything that like makes you feel connected will work.
Right. Just use common sense and be safe. And disclaimer.
Yeah. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Try drumming is one of their suggestions.
Oh, I thought that was one of the things that you wouldn't do. No. I was like, Emily,
that's
you
a separate list, which I will be reading afterwards.
Gotcha.
Try drumming to ground. Any type of drum or percussion instrument is a great way to ground, they say.
I've never heard of that.
Or you can listen to some steady drum music.
Okay. I get it. It's like earth. It's like root chakra. It's like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom,
exactly. It's like the heartbeat of the world, baby.
Ding, ding.
Yeah, the heartbeat of the city.
Heartbeat of the... Yeah, I like it.
And the last one that they have is performing a meditative exercise like yoga or Tai Chi, which I would be absolutely what my first guess would be is like a little yoga or just some deep breathing, like some yogic breathing or just like I think, you could probably sit on the floor of your house and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Or you can even do, like in Tai Chi, before you start an action, you have your feet a little more than hip width apart, and you bend your knees, and you just take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I think that you could do that on the fly pretty much anywhere and just sort of like sink into your body a little bit, and then what you do is you just mentally connect with the ground.
Right. Yeah, I was looking at this article on both Wikipedia, which I never knew existed, and how are we midway through our second season, and I didn't know that was a thing. And Learn Religions, but they talk about imagining a cord inside of you, like rooted down through the earth, or roots spreading out from your feet into the earth. Yeah, that's always helpful.
And I always feel like, I think that this may be a yoga thing, but I feel like I heard this a lot also in similar practices, is also like the light or the cord going from the top of your head up into the sky also.
Yeah, Emily and I both just sat up very straight.
It felt really good.
It feels really good, honestly. Like
to
feet
just
flat
imagine
on the floor.
Feet on the floor, head to the sky.
String,
the whatever this bit of your head is called, the crown.
The crown of your head.
Yeah, the crown of your head. Just that, like, a golden cord is stretching up, and then
it's always gold,
roots,
right? Yeah,
like green roots,
and
going
then
out.
Light emanating from you. Yeah, there's so many different. It's so good, and honestly, this is what we're talking about. It's all essentially the same kind of thing. It's centering, it's grounding, it's using your breath, focusing on your breath. It's meditation. My therapist gave me an exercise for anxiety of like imagining when you're doing your breathing exercises, where you count to 4, hold for 4, let out for 4, or whatever the number is. Quite honestly, there's different numbers in whatever works for you in your lung capacity. But she said, imagine breathing in a color and then breathing out a color. So like I like to imagine breathing in, depending on what I need, like calming blue or like nice warm yellow, and then imagine breathing out like all the black smoke and tar of like my negativity and anxiety.
What? I do the same thing, but not with colors. I do it with like thoughts, where it's like I just think like breathe in good through your nose and then breathe out bad through your mouth, and then I just like I'll just say like the point of the exercise is it doesn't matter what you think, like you're not allowed to judge yourself for your words. It's just like think good thoughts on the way in, and any bad thoughts that are bugging you, breathe them out on the out. And it's like doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be it doesn't even have to make sense.
Right.
And if you screw up, you just keep going. But the idea is in with the good, out with the bad. In with relaxation, out with anxiety.
Yeah, wait, can we just do a collective breath together with our listener right now?
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be really nice. Whatever you're doing right now, everyone breathe in good. Exhale bad.
I feel good.
Yeah, it feels really good.
That's nice.
It makes me also think of like Fern Gully, like I always picture like there was such a great visual illustration of like just evil, like not evil, but like what I just imagined as shadow self stuff, like that idea of like that oil monster.
Yeah. That had some great graphics. For Gully.
It was
I have
very
not seen it in a
impressionable
very
to
long
me.
time. Yeah, at the time I loved it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it
not
probably since I was a
revisited
child.
it, and I'm not sure if it holds up.
I bet you it doesn't.
Yeah, my gut says
no.
maybe not. But I
But
hope
anyway.
it does. It would be great if it does.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you have the DVD, and
We
if
have
you're willing
enough on our
to
list
mail it
to
to us. We will
listen
mail
to.
it back after we watch it.
Yeah. I don't even have a DVD player. Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I have a
okay.
Blu-ray player. I think that'll
Ooh.
play.
But
My Xbox 360 plays
yes.
DVDs.
Yes.
Yeah,
Anyway, that breath felt really nice.
that was great.
I want to just do that for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, the rest of this episode is now a deep breathing
Yeah,
exercise
it's-
and meditation.
I've been actually really into meditating lately. I have a couple apps I've been trying, Insight Timer and Shine, which is like really cool. It's like daily little meditations. But this isn't the app episode, so we'll talk about that another time. We have to still do that.
Yeah, we have to do the app episode.
But anyway,
the episode.
the episode. Okay. And that's it for us, folks.
Yeah.
That's all.
What's this giant cane coming from the side? Okay, and then centering again is reinforcing your connection with yourself and bringing your energy into focus to help you feel more balanced.
Right.
And so some signs of being not centered would be hyperactive nervous energy. You can't sit still, you can't relax, restless dreams, nightmares, tossing and turning, frequent waking, bad sleep, feeling overwhelmed by emotions and uncontrollable emotional outbursts, suffering from self-hatred, self-loathing, self-apathy, also racing thoughts, again, the inability to concentrate, feeling confused, feeling unfocused, lightheaded, dizzy, general feelings of being spaced out, or very forgetful.
Well, again, this is just like my late teens and 20s.
I know, I'm being read by this, but...
You're reading and being read.
Yeah, and so some quick, simple ways to center. Oh, wait, I really like this. Okay, so imagine that the core center of your body is like a fishing reel. Suck your breath in as you visualize yourself reeling in your thoughts, emotions, or activities. Hold your breath for 5 seconds as you envision yourself anchoring and securing that energy you just reeled in.
And then do I exhale?
Yeah, eventually. After
Okay, I was
5
just doing that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just
And then,
teasing
yes,
you.
breathe out.
That was really nice. I like that.
Yeah, they also say eat some chocolate is an option.
I'm always good with that.
Always good. Be mindful of the physical senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste? What can you physically feel right now? This is also something that I've heard for anxiety, is if you're having a hard time sort of feeling present in the moment, or if you're just having anxiety, if you're fighting a panic attack, anything like that, it can be really good to just say to yourself, like, I am walking down the street. I am looking at the sidewalk. The sidewalk is gray and sparkly. Like, you know?
Oh, cool.
And just like really like try to not shut down that thinking, but just replace it with like just descriptions of what is in front of you and bringing yourself back to this actual moment.
Yeah.
To sort of help you get away from like those racing thoughts or whatever.
That's a really good exercise. It's like in meditation where you kind of focus on the different realms of like sound, right? Like it's like, what do you hear outside of the room? What do you hear inside the room?
Yeah.
You check through your body. You know, you kind of just like work through and just like notice things. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just about like bringing your focus to specific things that are in your actual space. And
it's bringing you back to reality, the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Actually, I used to do that as a trick every time when I was acting. I would like, if I felt myself getting out of character and like losing focus, I would just notice something on the stage. I would just like look at a prop or a set piece and just like be like, oh, that cup is brown, and just like try and like remind myself of where I was in that moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, so they say anchor yourself to the moment with a sensory experience. The next one is lose yourself in a boring, mundane activity like washing the dishes or cleaning out a closet. The simple joy of focusing on a single goal and accomplishing it can bring you back to your center. I would say, yeah, anything like that where you're just like, make a small goal and then accomplish it can help sometimes with, or like, did we talk about this? Is this a thing where I was talking, but like the one of my coping strategies for like, sometimes with like freelancing, it can be really hard to like get a schedule and then like get motivated and stay motivated.
Hell yeah, I don't know how you do it.
But one of the things that I do that I read online one time, but that really helps, is to just think, what would the very first step be if I were to do this? Like, I'm not thinking through to the end, just
Right.
like, let's say that I need to write an article. What is the first thing that I need to do from where I am right now to get that article written? And just the very first step I would take if I were to write that article.
Right.
And sometimes it's, well, I would have to take one leg and take it out of bed.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, can I take one leg and take it out of bed?
Yeah.
Not yet, but soon.
Yeah, but that's a step.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, well, one leg, I guess I can get it out. Well, and then I would have to bring the other leg out of bed, and then the whole Emily.
Yeah.
You
Oh, I
know?
love that. That's
Yeah.
great.
Or if it's really sitting at work, it's like, okay, well, I would write the intro, or I would write the title. I would just write the title at the top of this Word document.
Or just
and it's like
open up the document.
The simple act of doing that is
Yeah.
like, well, I've started.
Exactly. Well, you're breaking it down into like step by step,
Yeah.
achievable tasks rather than this big, like, overwhelming, insurmountable thing.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot. I mean, like, I feel like as kids, they always taught you, like, okay, for an essay, you're gonna, like, you compartmentalize the pieces. Like, you outline it, and then you write the first draft, and then you rewrite it.
Yeah.
But those can feel like really big steps still. It's like, I know
Right.
that it's not just write the essay, like, that there are steps to, like, I have to research and all that. But even so, just, like, I have to research can feel very big.
Right.
And it's like, okay, well, maybe I would start with Googling, or I would start with going to Wikipedia. Like, I would like you just choose that one tiny thing.
I love that. That's really doable.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, and that can be really helpful for, like, that scattered feeling where you're like, I have 4 things to do, and I don't know which one to do, and I don't know when I'm going to do them. It's
Right.
Like, all right, well, what would be the first thing?
Exactly. I love that so much. Actually, that reminds me a lot of, have you heard of, I think we might have talked about this, maybe not on the podcast, but the concept of a non-zero day.
Yeah, I think we have talked about this, but not on the podcast.
It's like that. So it's a famous like Reddit comment that then blew up to be this whole kind of philosophy.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the name of the guy who came up with it, but he was talking to someone who I think had either depression or generalized anxiety, or was either way, going to the forum with asking for help of like, I feel really overwhelmed. It's hard for me to get anything done. And he said, your only job is to just have a non-zero day. So like, it's about just doing one of those first steps that you talked about. So it's like, if it's getting out of bed, then you've won that day. You know what I mean? Just by getting that foot out of bed.
Yeah, it's already non-zero.
Yeah.
Of course, in the freelance life, you do eventually have to write the article. But in terms of coping with depression, that kind of thing, it's or just coping with needing to organize your time and life being hard.
I love how this turned into like a self-care.
Yeah, who knew that this was like a life coaching session?
It is. Yeah. That'll be $100. Thank you.
Okay, so the next one they have for centering is lose yourself in the creative process. We were just talking about this before this episode, how we really wanted to like do a craft but so they say draw, paint, free write, sculpt, scrapbook, sing a song, play an instrument. Just allow yourself to be creative and express yourself and get in touch with the core of your being. Right,
because that feeling of when we were talking about that really delicious feeling when you're like lost in something and you're so focused and it's just like coloring or making a painting or doing a craft. Like, it's so gratifying to work with your hands and just be focused on something very simple in the moment. Yeah.
And just like do little detail work and whatever else.
I love to put on a little music.
Yeah.
Maybe have
Joni.
a little wine.
We know it's Joni and a bottle of red.
Really, because I'm really more about like White and the Frida Kahlo movie soundtrack.
Let the record show I'm shaking my head like I'm confused.
I will send it to you. It's really
good. Like a tilt of the head.
It's a really good soundtrack. That's all I'm saying. But I think Frida, the movie starring Salma Hayek and Alfred Molina, is amazing. And I think the soundtrack is beautiful.
And what would the white wine be?
Oh, I love a good... This is the basic witch in me. I really like a Sauv Blanc. What were we talking about?
I was listing off the ways that you can center yourself.
Okay.
The other ones, the last one was lose yourself in the creative process. The next one is have a good cry, have a good laugh, or again, perform a meditative exercise.
Okay.
So that's pretty simple. Those are some ways to center. I mean, it's all just good stuff to do. And I feel like that's a lot of what I had. I know you had some specific spells or some specific rituals or spells or something from Llewellyn and such, right?
Yeah, so there are, when it comes to, I think those are really good exercises for like just life in general.
Yeah. And maybe for before or after a spell, if it says like ground yourself, those can be.
Right, totally. And I think then I've come across some things that were specific to spell casting themselves. So like I said, Wikipedia and learnreligions.com as well as Llewellyn had some really great info. So in terms of grounding, there are a couple spells from Llewellyn that I thought were really cool. So one spell works really well during a Capricorn moon, but you can, I think, do this anytime. So find a special rock and cleanse and prepare it for magical work. It can be one of those crystals that Emily talked about. It also could just be a cool, fun rock you found. I like that but again, it's earth, right? Make a fire or light a few candles on your altar. Get in touch with your body by stretching out on the floor. When you feel grounded, doing some of the exercises that Em was talking about, then go to your altar and place the rock in a spot facing north, which we know is the direction for earth.
Yeah.
And visualize yourself with roots going down into the earth and say, "Sacred rock, ground me. Help me set a course for the year ahead."
Yeah.
Or whatever your intention is.
And if you're not sure which part of the rock is the face, you can draw it on. Sorry, because the rock is facing north.
Yeah. No, I got it. I just want to walk out right now.
I'm so sorry.
That was so good. Where's the cake? Get the cake.
Oh, my ribs.
Oh my God, that was amazing. I was so confused for a second too. Oh, okay.
No, that sounds great. That's a really great idea.
Another, wait, I'm sorry. Can you like draw a little mustache on it maybe? Like a
you
monocle?
can give it whatever face you want.
Yeah, that's fun.
And including but not limited to the Mr. Peanut face, which
Yes.
is, I assume, the face that you're referring to.
That's what I was picturing.
Or the Pringles guy.
Yes. Oh, Pringles?
Doesn't he have a monocle and a mustache?
I think he has a mustache, but I don't think he has a monocle.
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I looked closely at that hunk.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Pay us Pringles. Okay. Another little kind of ritual on Llewellyn that I really liked for grounding is they said to use a book or a blanket to provide a disguise, which I thought was really clever. So you're not like being a weirdo grounding yourself all over the city. So you can sit on a park.
So what they want you to do is throw a blanket over your head?
Yes, and if you cut out eye holes, no one will know it's you.
All right, Llewellyn, go on.
So if you sit on a park bench and remove your shoes or lie on a blanket, you lie on it.
Oh, as a disguise.
And let your bare feet connect to the earth. Walk barefoot in the park, along a beach, or in your yard. And as you connect to the earth...
Simon.
Sorry. Yeah. As you connect to the earth, invoke this phrase, this spell. Great Mother Earth, heal and help me harmonize to your vibration that I might be grounded. And then study the effect of grounding on your sense of well-being and, quote, be transformed.
That's lovely. I
Yeah,
love
that's
that.
nice.
Yeah.
But I like that they said bring a book or a blanket because it's like we were saying, you got to be careful as a witch. It's very trendy right now, but people still think it's weird. You never know who's out there. Mm-hmm. And depending on where you live, city, suburb, rural area, you got to just kind of make sure you're protecting yourself.
Yeah.
So, bringing a book or a blanket would be a great kind of way to justify why you're hanging out barefoot.
Plus, you walked all the way to the beach. You might as well sit and read your book for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy yourself. Something about centering that I really liked, and I remember I used to do this when I first kind of took up witchy practice like a few years ago, and then of course I've stopped since, and I really should do it again. So on learnreligions.com, they have an exercise for centering. So they talk about, being alone, turn off the television, your phone, close the doors, be in a private space where you're not going to be disturbed. And, take some deep breaths, meditate. You can chant, use Om, like we talked about, those kind of exercises. Once your breath is regulated and even and you feel calm and centered, then visualize energy. They recommend rubbing the palms of your hands lightly together as if you're trying to warm them, and then move them an inch or two apart from each other. And then you should still be able to feel a charge between your fingers, like a tingling sensation. And if you do it right now, you probably will just feel that. If you don't, just again, like try and rub your palms together and that will help. Just try again. That's energy. So then once you kind of notice that space between your hands, between your palms, it's almost like there's a bit of resistance. It's like when you're playing with the wrong side of the magnets, then you can kind of use it and start playing with that energy in your spell casting. So what you did is that you grounded yourself, you centered yourself, and now you're channeling your energy through those means. And you can focus on that area of resistance, and you can close your eyes and feel it. You can visualize it expanding, contracting. You can direct it. They recommend, in some practices, you might be able to like pass it back and forth between hands, just shape it into different balls of energies, or, some people might call that an aura as well, that energy, right? And you're just harnessing what's already there. So it's not like you're creating anything new. You're just harnessing the energy you've already have. And then you can use that to then focus in on your spell casting, right? And then once you're done, which we talked a little bit about this, it's important to ground yourself after spell as well. So like, and backing up a little bit, if it's a lot of energy to dredge up from yourself for a spell, like it can be very draining. So that's why also a lot of witches recommend calling the corners, which we talked about, I think, in our spell casting episode, and calling on the corners or calling on the gods or ancestors to help you with your energy.
Yeah, that would be my one concern with doing something like that, where you're using your own energy into the spell and like letting it out of yourself, sort of.
Yeah, I think it's more about, and you're right, I think it's definitely you don't want to completely drain yourself. So I would recommend, depending on your practice, right, cast a circle, call the corners, call on your ancestors, and I wouldn't necessarily send it out. I think you probably can just use that focused energy to then be able to channel what you want from this spell. But then once you're done, though, you should let that go and send it back into the earth or a bucket of water and eat something. That's one of the best, quickest ways to ground yourself after a spell is
that's why
have some chocolate.
So often like cookies and stuff and wine and things like that, is it's for sort of resetting after the.
Yeah, I guess also that me saying to use it in a spell was really more my kind of anecdote. Learn of Religions was really just talking about learning how to play with your energy as just an exercise.
Yeah.
So do more research than I did. Don't drain yourself every time you want to do a spell.
I was like, is only because I took Tai Chi for a while, and in that.
No way, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was really great. It was but with that, like you have like your chi that's like between your hands, but you always return it to yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it should always come back to you.
Yeah, but I also do not know much about it, so just do your research before doing anything major. And all of this is just some ideas that we had, so disclaimer.
Right. Interesting. I feel like that's a really good point. This Learn Religions article goes on to talk about, actually, they do talk about using that energy then, and kind of building it up and channeling it, and then using that in magic and learning how to focus and control it, and then how to get rid of that excess energy after you're done with it. Mm-hmm. But I also have heard too that you shouldn't use solely just your own energy either, because that is incredibly draining. So I think every witch, of course, always does their own thing and has their own kind of practice. But
you always bring some of yourself to anything. But.
Right. I think at the end of the day, listen to your body. Yeah. Listen to what your body needs and pay attention to those cues. And if it's too much, like take a step back, do some breathing exercises, drink some water or wine, or have some chocolate. Definitely don't try and force yourself into doing something your body doesn't want to do. Yeah. Your body knows, I think.
Yeah, just be smart and safe about it. Whatever you do.
Yeah. One way to ground after a spell that I actually learned this little exercise that I really like to do still to this day, back when I went to enchantments for one of their rituals, I can't remember honestly which one it was. It might have been Samhain or Embolic. I don't know. Anyway, it was definitely cold. I remember that.
Fair enough.
We did it inside, and they led us through this whole ritual, and it was really great. And then at the end, they had us do this grounding exercise together, where you take 3 fingers on each hand, and you hold them together like the Girl Scouts sign, and then you brush them down one arm, down the other arm, from your third eye down through the center, and then from your back down to the floor. And you do that 3 times on every limb, front and back. And then just kind of imagining you sending any excess energy that you've built up from that spell casting into the earth, and just kind of letting that go.
Nice. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Cool.
It's a fun exercise too. It's a nice
Yeah.
way to cleanse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's always nice to give yourself a little rub. You know? Isn't it?
Yeah, it's always nice to give yourself a little rub.
Speaking of which, don't forget to revisit our sex magic episode.
Two more things I really wanted to quickly say that this Learn Religions article had that I thought was really cool. They said make a pot of angry dirt.
Oh.
Keep a pot of soil outside your door. When you need to shed that excess energy, plunge your hands into the dirt and then feel the energy transfer into the soil.
Oh.
It's a very fun, tangible thing to do.
Yeah.
You can also obviously use stones or crystals like we talked about, and you can hold them and let them feel them absorb your, if it's, and this is for excess energy. This is for letting go of, or any negativity.
Yeah.
Another thing is to create a catchphrase.
Sorry, and then
What?
plant your worst plant in there. Sorry, come on.
Chrysanthemums. Okay.
The angriest plant.
The angriest. They also said you can create a catchphrase, to trigger grounding. So they suggest something as simple as, and it's gone.
I love that. It's out of there.
And goodbye. That can be used as an energy release when you need it, which I love. And it's kind of like what Marge was talking about with Drop That
Yeah.
in our Psychics and Mediums Part 2 episode. Yeah.
Mm.
Drop That. I've been trying to do that bit, by the way.
Oh, I like that.
It has not been working that well.
I have not said it to myself at all, but I should have, because there have definitely been times when I have been sleepless.
I've been trying to just in general to be more mindful about what kind of thoughts and energy I'm sending out there.
You know what would be a really funny catchphrase is, that's all, folks.
I was trying to top that, and I don't think there is anything really. That's great.
Here, I'm trying to think of ways that pop
That's
culture
how the
gets invented.
cookie crumbles.
You go fuck yourself, San Diego. Every time. You go fuck yourself, San Diego. I feel better.
Wow, that's actually, I feel like that works.
It does. It feels good.
I think you might have
I'm
found
onto
your
something.
grounding catchphrase. Oh my goodness. I'm like sweating.
Grounding spells, grounding practices, grounding rituals, cleansing, connecting,
Centering.
centering,
You love that word, connecting.
recreating the bond
Yeah.
between you and you. It's a great thing. You should definitely do it.
Yes, please incorporate this in your life.
Is there anything else we haven't said about this?
I feel like that's a really good base for them to start with. I
Yeah,
mean, it's not.
This will get you started, baby.
I honestly don't think it's that complicated of an idea. There's just a lot of different ways you can practice it. It's what works best for you.
Yeah, anything that can be both laying on the ground naked listening to Bjork and eating chocolate is a pretty broad concept.
Damn, I love your music choices tonight. So
And
good.
I love Bjork.
She's great. She's so great.
She's cool.
She's such a witch.
Did you ever see that she did like an online video game album? And it was wild. It was like you travel through space to hear the different songs, and you had to like get to each song.
No.
It
That
is-
sounds like all of my favorite things.
Fantastic, and I can't
Video
recommend
games,
checking it out enough.
Bjork, music.
I mean, it's not like a complicated video game. It's more
Computers?
just like a world exploration, but
yeah, I'm
it's
in.
delightful.
I'm 110% in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been having some great suggestions tonight.
Thanks.
You're on fire. Em.
I am literally lit on fire. Someone please send help. So I think that's kind of it for grounding spells. Do you want to draw a card?
I forgot. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, my good friend Kate
That's me.
got me a new tarot deck for my birthday because she's the best person on earth.
That's right, bitch.
And
'cause I love you.
I love you. It's the Druid Craft Tarot deck.
Yeah.
By Philip and Stephanie Cargom and illustrated by Will Worthington.
Oops. Yes. I saw, well, it's the same people who did the Animal Oracle. It's the same people who did the Animal Oracle deck that we love so much.
Yeah.
And so and also just immediately the illustrations I saw and I loved and I thought of you.
Yeah, they rock.
Cool.
I haven't used these cards yet. I'm really excited. This has some really cool art, and thank you again so much.
Yeah, it's kind of like Celtic-y, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little Celtic-y. It's like
Which is
it's
so
very, It is. I am very Celtic-y.
You are.
With thanks to you, Jasmine, from our numerology episode, I'm going to do exactly what she does and put it to my heart chakra for a second. Okay.
Let's just do an ASMR episode.
Yeah, right.
I hate ASMR, actually.
Me too.
I don't like chewing sounds. That's what I don't like.
Me neither. I don't like chewing sounds.
They're the worst.
They make me very unhappy.
Yeah.
I am feeling this card. This is the card for me. What's
I love
it gonna be?
I don't know, but I'm waiting. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm very excited.
All right, and the card that I've drawn is the King of Cups.
Ooh. Look at that guy.
Oh, he is a king
Of cups.
He's wearing plaid pants. There's a fish in the background.
He's got a nice belly on him.
He's got a dog. I want his dog.
That's lovely.
Here, you look at this and tell the people what you think while I look it up in the little deck book.
I mean, he's very Celtic to me. He's wearing very Celtic looking colors. He seems very at peace. So he's on, we'll post a picture of this on our Instagram, of course, as always. And he's sitting in a wooden throne overlooking the ocean on a rock. And he seems very at peace with himself. He seems very calm and happy.
Yeah.
What does our book say?
So, keywords for the King of Cups from this book: tolerant, sincere, compassionate, a spiritual, therapeutic, or cultural project, music and the performing arts, publishing, artistic endeavors, and exhibitions.
Or a podcast.
One might think a podcast.
That seems like a very grounded and centered card.
Wink, wink, wink. Because of all the grounding and centering we've been doing?
Yes.
You guys get it.
I feel very grounded and centered.
I'm going to go to our good friend Biddy Tarot.
Yes, please do.
Just for a longer breakdown of our beautiful card, our beautiful king of cups. I always think of the cups suit generally as being very about bounty in general. You know?
Abundance.
Yeah.
My cup runneth
And,
over.
I feel like the king would be the top of the line for that, right?
Yeah, well, he seems he's not excessive though, because not all cups cards I think are 100, you know?
Yeah.
But he
seems
seems
it's not
very
all good news,
right.
but it's all related.
It's like swords. Not all swords are bad news. Not all wands are bad news.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So Biddy Tarot says emotionally balanced, compassionate, diplomatic. The King of Cups represents mastery over the realms of emotion, creativity, and the unconscious. When this card turns up in a tarot reading, you have gained control of your feelings and can accept them without allowing them to get the better of you. Even when life throws you a curveball, you can draw on your emotional maturity and stability to help you navigate these challenges. You don't let things get to you, and you steer clear of the drama, instead choosing an emotionally balanced and calm approach. If you are being challenged personally, the King of Cups suggests you need to remain emotionally mature when faced with negative energy from others. Be firm on your personal boundaries, stating what is and is not acceptable on an emotional level. This king is level-headed and in control of his emotions. He uses his intellect to make smart decisions and does not let other circumstances or whims sway him from his central beliefs and morals. Stay true to your emotions and feelings and do not allow others to steer you off course.
That's awesome. I think this is a really good card to draw.
Yeah, he has a masculine fatherly energy, and as a Cups card, he brings his emotional self to the forefront. He offers wise advice and can see the human dynamic in its entirety. That's what I will end on.
It's very appropriate, I feel like, for a grounded and centered episode.
Yeah, I like it.
He's awesome. I like him a lot.
Yeah, what a dude.
No, I like that this guy seems like a really nice, jolly man that I would totally love to hang out with.
I would trust this person.
Oh, totally. He reminds me of my dad, is what I'm saying.
Nice.
Cut that.
Got it. Yeah, he's very dabbly.
Dadly.
Great. I love it.
Awesome.
Well, Kate, do you have anything you need to plug or want to plug coming up in the next few months?
Just our podcast.
Just this podcast.
So follow us on Instagram at Witchcast Podcast. You can email us at witchcastpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, gmail.com. Do not forget, please remember to rate and subscribe.
Yeah.
Leave us a review.
We love them. It means a lot to us.
Contact us to let you know that you love us, but especially via the iTunes rate and subscribe system.
Yes. Well, the thing is when you rate us on Apple Podcasts and you leave us a review, it makes us more visible. It bumps us up.
Yeah,
so people
it's not
can
just
find
for
us.
our emotions. It's because it makes us more visible to other novice witches like us,
right,
who might be interested in this podcast.
Yeah. And for those of you who have contacted us, and let us know.
Much. You guys are angels.
It honestly makes
You're the witches of
lives.
angels and the angels of witches.
You're angelic witches and witchy angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most beautiful mermaids of the sky.
We love you, and it makes us feel really happy and not alone that like, oh, there's other people like us out there that are learning and wanting to grow spiritually, and that's super cool.
Yeah. Literally every nice thing someone says, my heart grows 3 sizes. I'm like the Grinch, except my chest is going to explode. Please send help. And on that note, we end every episode around here with a little something. Maybe you want to say it with us, or just whisper it quietly to yourself wherever you are. Hex yeah!
'Cause it's Witchcast.
Yeah, that's also an option.
I'm trying to think of other grounding catchphrases. Maybe like wubba lubba dub dub.